Hey, I'm Yipley, and this is level 8-2 of the new Super Mario Bros. DS 80% speedrun tutorial. Having Shell for this level definitely helps out, as this level is one of the reasons we keep Shell to this point. 8-2 has some pretty cool tricks in it, and overall is a pretty neat water level. Let's take a look. Okay, so first of all, you got this pipe here. If you just hold run, you're going to bonk into it, so let go of run slightly before you enter. Okay, and this is the first room. We're going to use what I like to call dynamic mashing technique. So the normal way people mash, right? You press A, and as fast as you can. That's pretty okay mash. But in this game, right, because there's two jump buttons, you can press both of them, not at the same time, but you can just alternate them really quick, and that's actually slightly faster, because you're doing double the button presses in almost the same amount of time. But the way you can do it even faster is if you put your DS on like a hard table, or like your knee or something, and you put your pointer finger in between those two jump buttons, you can actually just wiggle it like really fast, and you'll see he's going a lot faster right now. And I'm putting in not a lot of effort. If you just wiggle your finger like super fast, you don't need to move it that much. You can just zoom upwards. Like, before I did this, I was actually like probably one of the worst mashers in the community. But after I started doing this a lot, I'm probably the best masher right now. So that just shows how good this technique is. But anyways, okay, you want to do that. That is good. There's going to be two rooms you do that. This is one of them. Okay, and one limitation of that though is that it's hard to move right and left properly because you have to do it with your like pointer and middle finger. So that's one of the downsides to the dynamic mashing technique. But anyways, in this level, you can move right. Okay, hit the switch. And usually this Skeeter over here, I'm just gonna wait because I don't know what he's doing. But usually he's on the left, and he'll move just a little bit, but you don't need to worry about him. So usually he's not a problem. Alright, this room, not that bad. Right over here, hit this switch. Turn around, get up on this barrel. And you can just unmorph if you want, and get over here. Okay, this room, we're gonna ground pound down here. And break these blocks. And once you get to around there, you want to cancel your ground pound and then walk to the right. Or not walk, but run to the right. So like that. Okay, this is another level I like to do the dynamic mashing technique. Yeah, so basically just get to the switch, hit it, turn around, and get up there. Sometimes one of these Skeeters, he'll be right in the way, and he'll try to drop a bomb. If that happens, you can just wait out on the left a little bit for him to drop it and continue on. Okay, this room. We're gonna get to the switch, but wait for the Skeeter to go by. So it goes by, hit the switch, and then you can go up to the left of the Skeeter. I don't like using dynamic mashing technique in there, just because you need a little bit more control with the left stick, or left D-pad, whatever. But yeah, you can just mash with your thumb instead and wiggle that between the two jump buttons. So yeah, that's developmental strats. Pretty easy, not that bad. Let's move on to advanced strats. Okay. So, you can kind of jump at the beginning here, so you can have more time in an unmorphed state. It's pretty easy. Free. In this level, in this room, I like to kind of bonk on this right wall here before I hit the switch, so I can get some momentum towards the left and get up there a little bit faster. Alright, this room, we're going to try to do a trick called barrel jump, where, okay, so there's a switch on the left side, and usually when you press it, you're just going to fall in the water, okay? But if you land on the front of the switch, and then about 10 frames later, you jump, you can potentially get what we call barrel jump, where instead of falling in the water, you just don't, and you go to the next barrel, and it's quite nice. So I'll try to demo that. But when we enter this room, what you can do is wall kick on the right here, just accelerate a little bit faster, and then run left. And then maybe if you're feeling juicy, bring out some unmorphs on the barrels, just for fun. So unmorphs, and then here we try barrel jump. I missed there because it's a hard trick, but there's no point in not going for it, so I still recommend trying it. I'll try to redo that room so I can show it off a bit. But yeah, you're just gonna try to land on the front of the switch, and then jump about 10 frames after. like that. And you see how it didn't fall in the water? Yeah, so that's saves about a second. Pretty nice. Okay, here, pretty easy. Ground pound. Once you get to around here, cancel and walk right. This room, dynamic mashing technique. And got the bomb, so it's alright. Okay, here we're gonna beat the Skeeter to the switch, and then go on the left of him. You need to be kind of fast in that room, but it's not too bad. Just to make sure the left Skeeter doesn't move to the right and hit you. So advanced strat's not too bad. Kind of easy, except for barrel jump. But even if you miss that, it's not a big trouble. So yeah, I'll do a demo run real quick, just to surmise what we have gone over so far. Jump at the beginning. Bonk off this right side here. I'm in dynamic mashing technique right now. So look how fast he is rising. He's going so fast. And then wall kick here. And then hope that you get barrel jump. Like that. And yeah, pretty nice. And then easy room here. Dynamic mashing technique. And then just normal stuff here. Beat the Skeeter there. And then go behind him. And then if you do that really, really well, you'll get a 248. I don't think I did here. No. But yeah, anything like above 244, honestly, is good with that. But you can get up to 248 with those strats. Okay. World record strats. It's going to be pretty much the exact same thing as advanced strats, except we're going to do fast 8-2. And then also, we could do faster skeet, but I am not, or fast skeet, apologies, but I'm not that good at that, so I'm going to try it and explain it, but I doubt I'll actually get it, so. Yeah, okay. First of all though, fast 8-2, the hardest trick in the run, double frame perfect, saves 7 seconds, but you never usually do it that fast, and most runs, if you're going for world record, that get to 8-2 will die to this trick. It is the hardest trick in the run by far. So what you want to do, usually, right, you can jump once with Luigi. You can't just like jump in the mid-air, right? But that's not actually true. Because if you do really weird stuff and get to a point where he's like this, and he just, when he has 0 Y velocity, so that means he's moving neither up or down, which doesn't always happen at the peak of his jump, you can do an unmorph thing, and don't even really know how it works, and jump again, because the game thinks he's on the ground, because his Y velocity is 0, right? Because that's usually what happens on a ground. So yeah, that's how it works. Now I'm going to show you how to do it. So you wall kick off this. Oh, and hold run through the entire trick. Do not let go of run. You wall kick off this, and then quickly press down, and then right. Down, and then right. So you can get in shell by pressing down, and then right. So you can... Oh, I just did it. See, that's what it does. You can just jump in the middle air. Yeah, so you press down so you can get in that shell state, and then right so you don't drift too far left. And then once you're at the peak of your jump, you want to repress jump. So on your way up, let go of jump a little bit, like probably just a smidge before you actually get to the peak of your jump. Let go of it, and then repress it exactly at the peak of your jump. It's frame perfect, so yeah, that's the hardest part, honestly. But yeah, I actually try to do it a little bit before the peak because it takes time for your fingers to actually press the buttons after you tell them to do it. So yeah, keep that in mind while going for this if you are going to, because it is hard, and that's a little nuance of it. But yeah, it saves 7 seconds if you do it right. I'm gonna try it here. It's really hard. Oh, I did it 3rd try, so that was pretty good. But yeah, that's a little interesting trick you can do. But don't ever do it unless you're actually going for a world record, because it is dumb. Okay. Fast skeet. It's in this final room here. You can, you can jump off a skeeter, to get yourself up to the pipe slightly faster. And then if you want to actually, there's 2 variations. You jump off a skeeter while you're rising by mashing fast enough that you get out of the water, and then land on a skeeter after you get out of the water. And the bounce from the skeeter can actually lead you up to the pipe. And that's what some people do. But I don't actually do this trick in runs because I think it's too hard for too little time save, honestly. But you can do that. And the variation I'm going to try to show off, I doubt I'll get it. But if you hit the switch early enough, for both variations of the trick, you need to hit the switch very early as possible. I'm going to try to get on the right side, jump out of the water, wall kick off the wall, and then either get to the pipe directly from the wall kick, or I can ground pound cancel to reset my X momentum so that I land above the skeeter and bounce off him up to the pipe. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, I did kind of a mixture. That was weird. But a very faster skeet, honestly. So yeah, that's a dumb little trick you can do to save, like, I don't know, 0.5 seconds. You'll barely ever get it though, so I don't recommend actually doing it, but it's just a little thing you can do there. So yeah, 8-2, a lot of dumb tricks, kind of a cool level, I guess. But yeah, weird one, to say the least. So yeah, 8-2, awesome.
Yes!
Yo?
Yes, I did it! Yes! Yes! Let's go!